Hi there, my lovelies, this is Jana here. Welcome to my kitchen. So today we're going to make a chickpea curry, but hold on, because it's a simplified chickpea curry. However, there's a trick that I want you guys to incorporate to every coconut curry you're going to make that makes the world of difference. Amazing, rich and thick and fragrant, and you are going to love it. So first we're going to start with a full-fat coconut milk. Remember when I keep telling you, learn from my mistakes? There you go. So we are going to now reduce this coconut milk. However, it will be way easier and faster if I kept adding and reducing and adding the coconut milk and reducing, as opposed to add the whole can like I did. So that was a mistake. Don't do that. Keep adding slowly and stirring, okay, in medium-low heat. We are looking to separate the fat, the coconut oil, from the pulp, from the fruit itself, okay? Because this is going to fry our next ingredients, which are tomatoes, onions, and cashews. The cashews will add some creaminess without the need of adding cream. Could you substitute the cashews for other nuts? I don't think so, because the cashews, they have a neutral taste, and in this case I think that if you add any other nut, the taste will be too present, because now we're going to blend everything together until it becomes a very smooth paste, and then we're going to add it to the reduced coconut milk. But first we're going to add one generous teaspoon. It was a teaspoon? I think it was 2 teaspoons, okay, of tomato paste. And we're going to fry it first, because the tomato paste, it has this sweetness present to it, and it has a little bit of acidity. So once we stir it and fry it along with some fat, in this case we're using the coconut fat, it will release the aromas, and the sweetness is going to caramelize a little bit, just for a few seconds. All that in medium-low heat, okay? Another thing, you know the thing, always forgetting something? Of course, I forgot to add, and that's the moment to do it. Some garlic and ginger, which I have added later, because along with that we're going to add the curry powder of your choice. Any curry powder you like, or a curry paste. In this case I'm using this Japanese curry. Yeah, you heard me right. It's a Japanese curry. I know, right? But it is so fragrant, this one. It's so fragrant, it's so smoother, and it's much more delicate and aromatic than the other curries. You know, the yellow ones, the curry madras that we buy at the supermarket? It can be that, don't get me wrong, okay? But I'm showing you this because this is a different take on a curry. It elevates the flavors. It's like 1,000 of blends of 1,000 spices blended into that, and it's so good. I mean, if you have the opportunity, get that, because it is so nice. I use that for flavoring almost any stew or soup that I make. I take a pinch of it and add it to stews or soups or anything, just to elevate all the flavors. You won't notice that there's curry in it, but all the flavors are going to come together. Okay, now we're going to add the blended vegetables, and we are going to fry it, stir, for about 5-6 minutes. Remember I said that it was easier because I just discovered recently here in my local supermarket, because I live here in Gran Canaria, and we are forgotten from the rest of the world, so some things we don't have access here. I mean, it's difficult. And while I was cruising through the supermarket aisles, I saw that canned chickpea stew, and I'm like, oh, all right. So that's what I added to it. And just a little bit more of cooked chickpeas that I had laying around on my fridge, and that's it. You know, but you can add you can add tofu, you can add beans, you can add lentils, cooked, everything cooked, okay? The legumes or whatever you want to put it in. So I bought a store-bought. I mean, but you can't put some... Whose curry is that? Is it your curry? It's my curry, okay? It's not an Indian curry, it's not a Thai curry, it's not a Japanese curry, it's Jana's curry, okay? So you make it your own like I made my own, and don't come complaining to me, because freedom, we still have some left, right? And yeah, Chef Jana here on the, so it's my curry. Make it yours too, okay? Put your signature to it, okay? You don't get stuck to norms, okay? Think outside the box. Make your life easier and dare a little bit in the kitchen. I think it's, most of the times it's worth it. Adjust the salt. All right, so now we're going to cook everything together for a few minutes. Add some coriander to it if you like. Et voila, right? The thing that takes a little bit longer is the thing with the coconut milk. You don't have to do that, but it gives such a flavor and such distinct aromas. It's like I'm really into perfumes, so I'm really into smells and everything. So while I was doing that, the house was filled with that coconut tea and a tiny bit caramelized taste and not taste, aroma that it was to die for. So do that if you want. I think you should, okay? And to speed up the process, you can put the coconut cans in the fridge and then upside down. And then when you open, you're going to be left with a coconut puree on top. And then you use that and discard the water, okay? I didn't want to do that. I don't know, because I didn't remember that actually. I wanted to make that so bad that okay, so yeah, you can do that. Or straight up coconut cream, because it's thicker and then, you know. And like I said, learn from my mistakes. That's why I'm here.
So long, farewell, farewell, I'll be heading out on my own. This is
and of course with a side of rice to accompany it, because rice is life. And me being a Brazilian, we in Brazil, we have this love relationship with rice that needs to be studied. Oh, by the way, are you also Latin? Do you, and where are you from? Do you guys also have this love relationship with rice that we do? I know. I'm salivating. You already had a little bit? Oh, it's so darn good. Guys, seriously. You know, my taste buds, they're having a party. This Japanese curry, it's a little bit hot. Nothing that it will, it's not bothering, you know? So for this reason, go easier on the salt, okay? Because the salt will accentuate the hotness in the food, and we don't want any burning throat, okay? In this case, or if you want, just go for it. But in my expertise, in my experience, just refrain a little bit from the salt, okay? Because it's easier to add than to remove. To remove, it's impossible, right? So, guys, just make it. It's so nice. These no nationality curry. Yeah, again, so what type of curry is that? It's my curry, so therefore it's your curry. Go wild, put anything you like. Don't forget to like this video, share the whole shebang thing, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you back, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye.
honey, say goodbye to this honey, 'cause I've had enough of you.